parents, faculty, and staff of Mid-Pacific. Also, all you alumni watching in, and first and foremost you, the class of 2020, because this is your night. I'm Howard Deshefsky, and I'm proud to serve as the host of this virtual graduation for you. Now, I personally did not graduate from this beautiful school, but my daughter did. She was part of the class of 2013, so I have some incredibly fond memories of Mid-Pacific and for everything that it gave to my daughter. Stood right here on campus. I remember the day, chicken skin and tears in my eyes, so excited for her and everything that was about to unfold in her life. And now we fast forward to now, the first virtual graduating class of Mid-Pacific. We are celebrating tonight as the class of 2020 commemorates the end of your high school journey, and you get ready to take your first steps as alumni owls, heading off to college, perhaps on the mainland, maybe staying here in Hawaii and figuring out life beyond the steps of this beautiful and historic Kawaiahao Hall. This year's impressive class of 186 graduates is the 112th graduating class since the school's beginning all the way back in 1908. Mid-Pacific was founded on the ideals of a global worldview and a belief that people of diverse backgrounds and cultures could come together to be a powerful voice for understanding. It is a place that celebrates so much, including the core values of Ohana, caring, innovation, creativity, and diversity, where students create their own future and enjoy engaging in a supportive environment with opportunities to solve real-world problems that impact local and global communities, all while having fun along the way, because that's very important. We hope tonight is fun for you, and this broadcast is proudly supported by the Mid-Pacific Institute Alumni Association. So to you, the Mid-Pacific class of 2020, you did the work, you took the journey, you made the sacrifices, and now for you, it's time to celebrate.
Welcome to the class of 2020, your families and your friends. This is the 2020 graduation ceremony with all kinds of pomp and circumstance in your living room, and we bring it to you with much aloha, much respect, and much gratitude for all that you have done all the way through your career, but most importantly, in the last few months. Thank you for everything, and welcome.
Alo mai kako. Congratulations to our seniors of the mighty class of 2020. First of all, let me just say to you, mahalo and thank you for allowing Kahu to be your chaplain over the years. So here's my prayer for you, seniors. Dear God, this is the day that the Lord has made, that you have made. And so we rejoice and be glad in it. Bless our seniors on their new journey. Bless their parents and loved ones and guardians who have poured in their love and support over the years. God, guide them with your hand wherever they go. Watch them with your eyes and surround them with your heart filled with aloha and love for them. With this prayer, I bless our seniors. Makaino o Yesu Christo. Amen.
Good evening, board members, administrators, faculty and staff, family and friends. My name is Evan Kagimoto. I'm a class officer and extremely honored to welcome you to the graduation ceremony for the class of 2020. Needless to say, this year's graduation ceremony is a bit unprecedented. It is the first graduation in our school's history to be done virtually. We don't have our beautiful Manoa Valley backdrop, no majestic stage for us to sit on in nervous anticipation in the middle of the Mid-Pacific field. But despite this, the class of 2020 chooses to be grateful for what we do have. Our time together, our accomplishments, and our countless memories while here at Mid-Pacific. Our gratitude extends to many people who stood alongside us on our journey. To all of our friends and family, thank you so much for all the love and support. Although we teenagers may not show it as much as you deserve, words can't even describe how much we appreciate you. To the teachers, thank you for never giving up on us. You're the reasons I know the class of 2020 is going to succeed in the future. Finally, I would like to say thank you to our Dean, Mr. Su, and our committed class advisors, Mr. Chang and Mrs. Roscoe. High school has been a blast, and for all the time and effort you guys have put into giving us the best possible experience, we would like to give you a big thank you. And now to the class of 2020. I know you might not think so now, but when we look back at our time at Mid-Pacific, we're not going to remember the things we missed. We're going to remember what we did. We're going to remember the nerves and excitement we felt on our first day of freshman year. We're going to remember picnics, camp, the tug of war on the fields. We're going to remember the friendships that we broke and that we built, and our stumbling through the awkward flirting of our first crushes and maybe even the whirlwind of our first relationships. Our high school experience won't be determined by COVID-19, and our virtual graduation does not have to be our defining moment. From a young age, I had always imagined my graduation ceremony to be magical, kind of like how it's portrayed in the movies. But now that I'm here, now that graduation is here, I've come to realize that at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what graduation looks like. What really matters is that I got here, that we got here. It's about the journey, not the destination. And as cliche as it sounds, I'm only beginning to realize its true meaning now. It was never about the graduation ceremony. It was about the memories that we made along the way. It was about the lifelong friendships and the bonds that we created over the past 4 years of our lives. These are the things that are irreplaceable and unforgettable. These are the intangibles that are going to stay with us as we move forward into the next chapter of our lives. Those moments are going to be the best memories and maybe even the worst memories. But they are the ones that have started to define the young women and men we are now. The magic of the graduation ceremony was never the product of our close physical presence or even the caps and the gowns. The magic of graduation is in the feeling of camaraderie and accomplishment, because we made it. We did it. So today, let's think back on all the great times we had and remember high school as the wild ride that it was, and then anticipate our future as the wild ride that is to come. Thank you. Let's go Owls.
One of the graduation traditions at Mid-Pacific is for the graduating class to present a gift to the school. It's our way of giving back just a portion of what Mid-Pacific has given to us. This year, the class of 2020 will be gifting a new golf cart to the Student Government Association to assist them in setting up school activities and functions. We appreciate all that Mid-Pacific has done for us, and this is just a small token of gratitude that we would like to give to them in return. Thank you, Mid-Pacific.
Now, it is common to quote Shakespeare or Oprah for a graduation speech, but today I've decided to quote the one, the only, Bruce Willis, the actor in movies including Die Hard, Pulp Fiction, and The Sixth Sense. Willis once said, "Pain is a privilege of the living." Just think about that for a second. You, right now, are currently alive, and probably in pain. Your neck hurts from being hunched down at your computer screens all day. You feel unhappy because you don't get to see the friends and family you love anymore because of this quarantine. And you're disappointed because you don't get to experience the graduation you thought you'd always have. Now, I don't mean to be so blue. This is still a graduation after all. We are celebrating us, the seniors, who are moving into the next stage of our lives. It's so exciting because for the next 4 to 8 years, depending on what you're studying, you will be in college. You will be discovering yourselves, making new friends, and embarking on a journey that will hopefully set you up for the future. On the flip side, the first 5 months of college will be tough. You will be crying in your dorm rooms because you forgot to study for your midterm on Monday. You will be broke and be too scared to ask your parents for money. And most of all, you will be missing the people who made your high school careers memorable. For better or for worse, the crying, the loneliness, and the stress eating are a part of the college experience. I know many of you force pain to the back of your mind, tucked away for another time, because who likes being in pain? It's just another source for more mental strain. However, what you feel inside only occurs when you're alive. Feeling pain is a part of being human. It teaches you lessons that give you conclusions to things you wish you hadn't done before. But making mistakes is how you open the next door. By giving yourself the space to grow, you'll conquer ambitions and keep following along that yellow brick road. Do you want to know why you should follow that yellow brick road? According to my good friend, Space.com, Earth is 4.54 billion years old. And according to my other good friend, Wikipedia, humans live an average of 79 years. Teachers, if you want the parenthetical citations, I don't have them. Anyway, there is a massive difference between 4.54 billion and 79 years. When you think about it, we are an infinitesimal part of the universe. The history of the Earth is unfathomable, and we are nothing compared to it. But with this amazing life we've been given, we might outshine the Earth, and one day make it in the history books. We must keep going and push through the pain that life will throw at us. We must never give up on our dreams because we've only got one shot, one life to make them possible. Because no matter the pain, no matter the tears, no matter the amount of people who don't believe in you, you can take charge of your life and make it happen. It is a privilege to be alive on this earth, feeling the emotions we do, because guess what? Pain is a privilege of the living. Thank you.
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Corbinau, and I want to first start off by congratulating the Mid-Pacific class of 2020. We did it, guys. I know it's not the most ideal way to graduate, but, I mean, we still made it. Now, I want to thank everyone who is here watching our very cool and fancy live stream right now. I mean, our parents do pay an arm and a leg to send us here, so we are getting the best of the best. Speaking of which, I'd like to thank my mom and dad for everything. And you should thank yours, too, because they've done so much for us. And if you think about it, they've pretty much done everything for us so far. So from here on out, guys, it's our time to grow up. Now, I'd also like to thank our esteemed teachers and faculty, and of course our dean, Mr. Sue, who's been watching over us and guiding us on our journey to get that sweet, sweet piece of paper. Also, we can't forget to thank those two advisors who made our years the very best. So thank you, Mr. Chang, for always giving us food and talking really loud. And thank you, Ms. Roscoe, for never failing to roast me if I do something absolutely stupid. Now, I'd like to share a quote from the great philanthropist and superhero, Tony Stark, who once said, "It's not about how much we lost, it's about how much we have left. We're the Avengers, we gotta finish this." Now, if you think about it, everyone here, you, me, class of 2020, we are the Avengers, and the coronavirus is our Thanos. And in a snap, we lost one of the most important times in our lives. The class of 2020, lost a lot of things. However, everyone made it to graduation, which actually surprises me still, but we still lost a whole lot of other stuff. We missed out on our last prom together, our last ho'olaule'a, and we even lost our chance to walk across that stage. But what did Tony Stark tell us? It's not about what we lost. It's about how much we have left. Now, as I leave Mid-Pacific, I reflect upon what I'm left with. And it's not remembering the whole periodic table, or how to annotate a book, or even a bunch of random formulas, except for the quadratic equation. Did a good job, Mr. Hayashi. I believe the best of what Mid-Pacific has left me with is how to learn, and not what to think, but how to think. And these things don't come lightly, as they are the qualities that the future leaders of the world need. And believe it or not, but that's going to be us one day, because after all, we are the future. However, personally, the most important thing that Mid-Pacific has left me with is what success means. Now, before I tell you what it means, I want you to close your eyes, and I want you to think about what you think it means. Go on. I'll wait. Now, you might say that being successful is being rich, or having a lot of money. I guess that's being rich. Or having a good job, or even being famous. And these are all very good answers. There's nothing wrong with any of them. But, I mean, who doesn't like money? Because I certainly don't. And if you do, I'd be happy to help you out. Just give me a call. But I've come to learn that success means something different for everyone. And many of us haven't written our own definitions yet, and we're still on the path to writing it. When I was little, I used to think that the definition of being successful was being rich and having a nice house. But I was wrong. Yeah, those things are nice and all, but I've experienced something in my senior year that has thrown all of that out of the window. I've been happy. Happier than I'd ever been before. Some of you may remember I had a rough time in the 8th grade, and I was gone for most of the year, which certainly didn't help that shy new kid. But a lot has changed since then. Believe it or not, I was excited to go to school this year. I still consider my senior year a success, but the coronavirus was a real blow to morale. However, I had a good balance between life and school. And I also actually got into college, which, kind of was the end game here, but getting back to the point. Remember when I said I was going to tell you what success means? Yeah, I lied to you. Honestly, I really don't know what it means to me yet, but that shouldn't matter. My point is your success is different from everyone else's, and you may not know what it is yet, but you will find it and hopefully write it down. So here we are, guys, graduating. Now, before I shut up, I want to finish on what Tony Stark said, and we got to finish this. This is not high school. It may seem like the end, like we finished, but in reality, these past 4 years have just been the first words in our sentence as we define what success means to us. Thank you for listening to me blabber on. I know you want to get through this, so good job, class of 2020. You finally did it.
Vale kuhome o kaweao kahome hauoli o kalao pio upua e kamanao.
Our commencement speaker this year is radio and TV personality Billy V, aka William Van Osdal. He has been a fixture in the entertainment industry for quite some time and is often referred to as the Hawaiian Ryan Seacrest for his diversified career. Billy is not a newcomer to the broadcast industry. He is a 33-year veteran of the radio broadcast in the islands, with 24 of those years spent at KCCN and KINE radio stations. As its first music director and eventual program director, he was a key team member who worked to make KCCN FM 100 the world's first 24-hour Hawaiian music radio station on the air. Throughout his career, his friendly voice and warm personality have made him the go-to choice for emceeing numerous high-profile events in Hawaii, including the Merry Monarch Festival, Nahoku Hano Hano Awards, Lantern Floating Hawaii, NFL Pro Bowl, and the Miss Hawaii Scholarship Pageant. Billy has also been the Game Day Activities Coordinator and face of UH Athletics for the past 20 years. Billy has served on the board of directors for organizations including Ohana Arts and the Kona Club of Honolulu, the latter that raises scholarship funds for graduating seniors of Kona, Waina, and Kealakehe high schools, where Billy was once a student. When not working on his growing empire, Billy enjoys spending time with his wife, Sawako, his son, and our classmate Leon, and puppy Chewy. It is my honor to introduce to you our 2020 commencement address speaker, Billy V.
E na hoa maka mai Hawaii nui o ke awia hiki ni ihau ka helelani na kamaaina na malihini pela ki Kena Turnbull po o kumu o ke Kula Pasamante na kumu na ohana o Mid-Pacific Institute a me class of 2020 aloha. Class of 2020, wherever you are in the world right now, please stand so we can applaud all of you. Nice round of applause for them. Not only have you made it through your senior year, but you've made it while in the middle of a worldwide pandemic. With schools and lots of businesses closed and lots being unemployed, we're forced to stop, reflect, pivot. Trying to stay positive, there are a lot of small benefits to take away during this time. Kids are at home with their families. Parents are home with their families. Lots of home-cooked meals and delicious takeout from nearby restaurants. For those who've been staying home, there's naps, rest, relaxation. The air is cleaner. The oceans are replenishing. The world has been quieter. People are conscious about hygiene and health. First responders, medical personnel, teachers, school support personnel, and others that don't necessarily get acknowledged are being praised and recognized now more than ever. But prior to the world being turned upside down, we were all just, busy, and going a mile a minute. And then there was silence. So now as we move forward, we need to come together as a community and a society and work together as we all navigate this new normal, because I don't think we can return to exactly the way things were. Now is the chance to change our lives in a better direction. So hit the reset button, start anew, and guess what? Who are the ones that get to determine this change? You are. But how do we do this? Where do we start? Class of 2020, it's you. You all have the power to do anything you set your minds to. And before you can step forward, though, step back and look at where you came from. Let's go back to our roots, back to the foundation of practicing aloha aina. And start fresh from the ground up. You're asking, okay, wait a minute, what is aloha aina? It's the Hawaiian term that means love of the land, but in a deeper sense, it means love of the people, family, past, present, future, the community, the nature, the environment. It all works together. Aloha aina is not just about having respect for the land, but about having an actual relationship with the land. Knowing your aina, where you come from, what's special about it, what it provides each community. What are the original place names of where you live on the aina, the streets, the valleys, the water. Treat your land like family. That way, we'll all take better care of it. I mean, you wouldn't want your family member hurt or wounded, right? Take that same feeling of responsibility, do that from the mountains to the sea. You'll have a better relationship with people if you have aloha aina. Find more people around you that think the same way and make connections. Then you'll take better care of each other, not only as friends, family, but as the class of 2020. And when you go away to college or move, find out about the new land that you live in. Practice aloha aina there too. Find the names of the valleys, rivers, cities, places. Have a relationship with that land. Learn about their host culture. The people from there will see you and will embrace you because of the love and respect you have for their land. If we better take care of the land and teach your children to do so, your children, the land, sea, ocean, mountain will take better care of us as kids, your kids, grow into this world, and the world will become a better place. So move forward with confidence, class of 2020, and don't forget to pause for reflection on just how far you've come. Hit that reset button. We're counting on you, and we're looking forward to seeing you shine. Now, if this were a regular graduation, I would have walked off the podium here to sit next to my son and have a conversation with him, with all of you watching. So here's the parental part of the graduation speech. Parents, see how much you agree. Graduates, take notes. Like every parent or guardian in the class of 2020, son, I love you very, very much. We are proud of you now, but no, this is only the beginning. Our job, mine and your mom's, was to get you here, set you up for success. But you got to manage that now. We'll assist you the best we can. First things first, we want you to be happy. I didn't say rich or successful. Notice that. Happy is our priority. Rich and successful are relative. And having rich and success without happiness sucks. You should also have people that you can share this journey and success with. Find people out there that have the same value set as you do, that think out of the box differently, but believe in honesty within the team. Find ones that have different skill sets than yours. Build that team, trust in them, make happy memories. But don't be afraid to read the signs and let people go that are detrimental to your value set or goals. It happens. Keep in touch and network with classmates and friends. They may be your source of people to journey life with. Find good mentors in your genre of business and life. They will guide you best to avoid the potholes. Their positive energy and value set will improve your life more than you know. Make happy memories. Find a life partner that will support you and be there. Be equally there for them. Laugh and cry together. Take walks together. Explore the world together. Make happy memories. Later on, if you decide to have children, they will change your life in ways you couldn't conceive. The journey will be difficult at all times. Well, not at all times, but well worth it if you keep that value set. They will become the point your life revolves around. Make happy memories. There'll be times that will try you, when people don't represent the best and it winds up directly impacting your life. They will attempt to suck the life out of you and will bill you as a wrongdoer even though you've done nothing wrong. In those times, hold your head high. Speak the truth. Don't give in to immaturity. Hold your head high. Be pono in word and action. Later in life, sing and dance songs of your generation. Even if your kids think you look and sound silly, you'll find they enjoy your music too. Don't just share aloha, share aloha aina. It takes aloha one step further and will mean even more to everyone. Take time to watch videos from your favorite life analysts to lighten the heavy load life can give you. Mine are Frank DeLima, Augie T, Andy Bumatai, Fluffy, Joe Coy, Trevor Noah, and Robin Williams. Smile. Appreciate those that are good in your life. Give to the food bank. Pick up rubbish at the beach. Be a good human. If you ever become with a split-second choice that may be life-changing, you ask yourself, would you want your grandmother to know what you're doing? If the answer is no, and you don't do whatever it is, then you'll be safe, and your mom and I will probably be very happy. With this exchange, more than just talking with my son, it's something that these things we want to pass on to all of the class of 2020. You've made it. As my friend Randy Hudnall would say, unbelievable. So go out into the world, beat the bad guys, wear a cape and let it flap in the wind, save the planet, take command of a crew and a starship, save the universe, be the Rebel Alliance, win the heart of the girl, win the heart of the guy, become the leader of the free world. Please, be the last one standing. Share your music, sing like no one or everyone's watching. Surf the big wave, Put your feet in the lo'i, eat kulolo, watch a sunrise and a beautiful sunset. See the wonder of your own children being born. Teach people, save lives, serve your country, live with honor, be pono, hug your kupuna, love your parents, make happy memories. From the historical text, I would like to quote the book of Mandalorian, Season 1, Episode 3, and conclude by saying, "This is the way, and I have spoken."
Members of the Board of Trustees, administration, faculty, staff, parents, and honored guests with us here today. It is with great pride that I present to you the honor graduates from the class of 2020. These 50 students have earned a cumulative high school grade point average of 3.7 or higher while at Mid-Pacific Institute. They have been awarded a gold honor cord to be worn with their graduation cap and gown.
Students in the class of 2020 have taken on the challenge of the full International Baccalaureate Diploma Certificate Program. These students have completed a rigorous academic program, taking college-level courses in all major subject areas. They are among the top students not only at Mid-Pacific but worldwide. Mid-Pacific Institute is proud to recognize the 12 full IB diploma candidates in the class of 2020. They have been awarded a red honor cord to be worn with their graduation cap and gown.
The Board of Trustees Award is given to that young man or young woman in the senior class who has, during all his or her years at Mid-Pacific Institute, upheld the objective of the school. That is, it shall provide students with the best possible coeducational Christian education. The student selected for this honor shall be the senior who by scholarship, citizenship, and leadership has best advanced and enhanced this goal. This award includes a $5,000 scholarship plus the selection of 2 books, one for the student and one to be placed in the Board of Trustees collection of books. This book will bear a nameplate signifying the winner of the award. I'm proud to present the 2020 Board of Trustees Award to Kyler Psyche. Kyler is the son of Dean and Kelly Psyche. He is an honor graduate and a member of both our National Honor Society and Holomua Honor Society. Kyler has also served as a class officer for the past 4 years, and this past year, he was named as National Merit Scholarship finalist. Kyler has been active in a number of community service projects and served as this year's Community Service Committee Chair. He has also participated in the Science Olympiad, served as a peer tutor in math, and worked as a tutor for the Sylvan Learning Center. Kyler plans to attend the University of Southern California in the fall.
Through the generous bequest of Miss Elizabeth Appleton, scholarships are awarded at the commencement exercises each year to 1 or more graduating seniors. The purpose of these awards is to help make it possible for deserving graduates of Mid-Pacific Institute to attend a mainland college or university. Those selected must have, in the judgment of the selection committee, a high potential for college achievement and a rich prospect for service to the community in adult life. This year, it gives me great pleasure to present 2 awards of $2,500 each. The recipients for the class of 2020 are Waka Marabayashi. Waka is the daughter of Hisayuki and Kazu Marabayashi. She is an honor graduate, a member of our Holomua Honor Society, and an MPSA certificate student in music. Waka is a member of our Symphonic Wind Ensemble and Jazz Band and has been a medalist at the Oahu Band Directors Association Festival for the past 2 years. She has been an active participant in class activities throughout her career at Mid-Pacific. Waka plans to attend Mount Holyoke College next year. Marissa Nishihara. Marissa is the daughter of Daryl and Karen Nishihara. She is an honor graduate and a captain of our varsity girls softball team. Marissa has participated in numerous class activities and committees over the years and has been a TA and a tutor for the math department. Marissa will be attending St. Mary's College in the fall.
This award is given by the Mid-Pacific Institute Alumni Association in memory of Dr. D. Ransom Sheretz, who was a teacher and tennis coach at Mid-Pacific in the 1930s. Dr. Sheretz later served on the board of managers for many years, and upon his death in 1955, this school service award was established in his memory. There are 2 awards, each in the amount of $2,000, presented to the young man and woman in the senior class who have exhibited good character, citizenship, leadership, scholarship, and active concern for and participation in the activities of Mid-Pacific. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it is my privilege to present the 2020 D. Ransom Sheretz Service Awards to Evan Kagimoto. Evan is the son of Kyle and Robin Kagimoto. He is a member of our Holomua Honor Society and has been a class officer for the past 3 years. Evan has been an active participant in numerous class community service projects and has been a co-MC of the Welcome and Aloha programs. He has also been named as our outstanding canoe paddler and boys volleyball player. Evan will be attending the University of Portland in the fall. Congratulations, Evan. Our second recipient is Samantha Newman. Samantha is the daughter of Michael and Joanne Newman. She is an honor graduate and a member of our Holomua Honor Society. Sam has been active in our school community as a varsity softball manager, stage manager of the Welcome and Aloha programs, and a member of the Class Community Service Committee. She has also participated in our Interact Club and is a member of Pupukahi, our school's hula halau. Sam will be attending the University of Hawaii at Manoa in the fall. Congratulations, Sam, and from your Alumni Association, congratulations to all of our seniors and our newest alumni in the class of 2020. Aloha.
It is my pleasure today to present the Masaichi Imoto Legacy Award. This award is presented by the Alumni Association in honor of Mr. Masaichi Imoto, Mid-Pacific Institute Class of 1925. Mr. Imoto was a former Mid-Pacific Institute employee and a lifetime benefactor of the school. This award is given to a senior who exhibits strong scholastic achievement and compassion for his or her fellow classmates, teachers, and members of the Mid-Pacific family. This student shall display strong moral character and shall have been an active participant in the school and community. This individual must also be a descendant of a Mid-Pacific Institute graduate. The Mid-Pacific Institute Alumni Association is proud to present the 2020 Masaichi Imoto Legacy Scholarship Award of $2,000 to Brianna Wong. Brianna is a daughter of Brian, Mid-Pacific Class of '84, and Donna Wong. She is a 15-year student at Mid-Pacific, starting her career here in preschool. Throughout the years, Brianna has been active in various class committees and community service projects. She has earned the Girl Scouts Gold Award and served as an editor for this past year's yearbook staff. Brianna will be attending Indiana University next year. Please help me in congratulating Brianna Wong.
The Susanna and Ho Ming Cheng Scholarship Award was established in 2018 by Dr. Norman and Mrs. Kellis Chung in honor of Susanna and Ho Ming Chung. The purpose of this award shall be to provide financial aid support for a graduating Mid-Pacific student to further his or her education on the mainland. The award will be given to a member of the senior class who represents the best attributes of a Mid-Pacific student. A student who exemplifies scholarship, creativity, citizenship, entrepreneurship, and leadership. I am proud to present the 2020 Susanna and Ho Ming Chung Scholarship Award in the amount of $3,750 to Fiona Sievert. Fiona is the daughter of Harold and Britta Sievert. She is an honor graduate and a member of both the National Honor Society and Holomua Honor Society. Fiona was also named as a National Merit Scholarship semifinalist this past year. She has been an active participant in the Hawaii Youth Symphony and Hawaii Film Festival, while also serving as a peer tutor and student ambassador for Mid-Pacific. Next year, Fiona will participate at the National Security Language Initiative for Youth, which is a U.S. government initiative that prepares American citizens to be leaders in a global world.
Now, won't you please join us in honoring each member of the Mid-Pacific Institute Class of 2020 as I announce their names. Tiari Uilani Aber.
Congratulations, Tiari! We love you!
Mia Leilani Abrigo.
We love you, Mia. Congratulations.
Congratulations, Mia. We love you.
Brianna Hope Acosta.
Congratulations, Bree.
Congratulations, Brianna.
Annika Rain Ku'umaili Hai Pule Aloha Alcon.
Thank you.
Baby girl, we love you, and we're still very proud of you.
Congratulations.
Griffin Leith Keola Anderson. Caitlin Kimiko Kaulavena Ao.
Congratulations, Caitlin. We love you. Good job.
Good job.
Corbin Kojin Ao.
Corbin.
Kyle K. I. Ao.
Congratulations, Kyle. We love you. Good job.
Good job.
Kaylin Meiko Baxter. Giselle Holland Bittick.
Congratulations, Giselle. We love you.
Go Bucks!
Renee Elizabeth Black.
You did it, Renee! Congratulations!
Alicia Rose Kalei Hoku Boucher. Melissa Brown. Aaron Patrick Bruno.
We did it 2020. Nothing can stop us.
Congratulations, Aaron.
We're so proud of you.
Have fun in college.
We love you.
Madison Campos. Kailoa Carol. Emily Rose Kapualili Alana Ikavai Puime Chai.
Hey, Emma, we just want to say we're so proud of you. Congratulations.
15 years, baby. You're a lifer.
Samson Chai. Ethan Yushing Chang.
Don't dog the boys. Congratulations, Ethan.
Congratulations. Yay.
Haley Lauren Choi.
Congratulations, Haley. We're proud of you.
And we love you.
Kainoa Ferdinand Chong Gondo.
Congrats, Kainoa, on graduating Mid-Pacific, and a special thank you to all the teachers and coaches that made it possible.
Congratulations, Kainoa.
Bryce Robert Conrad.
Like you drop in, finish high school like Wolfpack, and then you graduate like, wow.
Congratulations, Bryce, on your graduation from Mid-Pac. I love you very much.
Joseph Frank Correa IV.
Congratulations, Joey Correa. We're so proud of you. Good luck in Montana.
Love you.
Kylie Hunter Misao Kahi'elani Puamai Ikeau Cortez.
Hi, Kylie. We love you. We're so proud of you. Congratulations.
Aaliyah Elaine Curran.
Jesse.
Congratulations, Aaliyah. We're proud of you. Aloha.
Maya Isabella Diamato.
Congratulations, Maya.
Cara Elise DeLeon.
Congratulations, Cara.
Jesus Ernesto Diaz.
Congratulations, Jesus, class of 2020.
Ji-hyung Justin Doe.
Congratulations, Young. We're so proud of you for graduating. Love you.
Love you.
Daniel Itaru Domai.
Yes, side boys.
Congratulations,
Dan. Good job, man. See you later. Sage Elizabeth Driscoll.
Love you, class of 2020.
Congrats. Congratulations.
Felicitations. Congratulations.
Congratulations,
Aiden Durkin.
Congratulations, Aiden.
Lilia Egan.
Congratulations, Lilia. We're so proud of you.
Dallas John Masato Noda Elefston.
Thank you to my family, friends, and faculty for getting me through high school, and congrats to the class of 2020.
Congrats, class of 2020. Love you, Dallas.
Akoni Enzina Milstein. Adonis España.
You've made us proud from the 206
to the 808.
We love you, Adonis. Congratulations.
Paige Kanani Farney.
Congratulations, Paige. You did it. We love you.
Kennedy Mehana Sumiko Flores.
Flores from the 4-4.
Congratulations, Kennedy. We love you.
Scott Masao Fujishima.
Hey, what's up, guys? It's Scarce here.
Miley Erica Soon-Hae Funk.
Congratulations, Miley, and the class of 2020.
Makua Keahi Onahale Ipu Kukui Robert Freiberg.
Congratulations, Makua, from your entire musical family and from your whole human family. We are proud of you. We love you. Congrats, congrats.
Kayla Sena Garo Drizmala.
Congratulations, Kayla, on 2020 graduation. I sure hope your generation does a better job than mine at handling a pandemic. Love ya.
Jonah Kui Okalani Gilliland.
Congratulations, Ku. We love you.
Esther Sanikoni Gracie. Rachel Taylor Ann Gregg.
Congratulations, Rachel. We love you. We're very proud of you.
Morgan Isaac Groves.
Yay, I'm done.
Congratulations, Morgan.
Yuchi George Gould.
Congratulations, George. Yeah!
Landon Takeo Hake.
Congratulations, Landon. We love you.
Kekoa Samuel Michael Hall.
Mahalo to all my family, friends, and teachers. Aloha Keakua, Mid-Pacific.
Congratulations, Kekoa.
Congratulations, Kekoa.
Happy 2020 graduation.
We love you.
We love you.
Keoni Balalo Han.
Hi, Keoni. Congratulations. Good job. Good job.
Christopher C. Y. Hasegawa.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Chris. We love you. You did it.
Suzu Hasegawa.
Thank you, guys.
Haley Mayumi Hayashi.
Congratulations, Haley. We're so proud of you. And so is everyone else.
Hailey Akari Hayashi.
Congratulations, Kylie. We're so proud of you. We love you.
Micah K. Hayashi.
Congratulations, Micah.
Christian J. Zachary Hideman.
Thanks, Mid-Pac.
Alexander Jacob Mikio Heim.
Class of 2020, we did it.
Congratulations, Alex.
We're so proud of you, and we love you.
Luke Thomas Henderson.
Congrats, Luke. We love you.
Gabriel Kaio McKay Hines.
Yeah, boys.
Congratulations, Kaio.
We're so proud of you.
And all your accomplishments.
We love you.
Zachary Noburo Hisaka.
Congratulations, Zachary. We're so proud of you.
Bo E. Hitomi.
Congratulations, Bo! We love you! You did it!
Gayatri Sud Hito.
That'll do, pig.
Jordan Ho.
Congratulations! Jordan!
Lexi Francis Melialoha House.
Congratulations, Lexi!
Kaya Hutchison.
Thank you, class of 2020, and thank you to all my amazing teachers. I appreciate you.
Hi, this has been an incredible journey, but we're so proud of you.
Kaya, you did it. Congratulations. We love you.
Senin Hyun.
Love you.
Senin, 卒業おめでとう。
Morgan Lauren Igno.
Congratulations, Morgan. Make us proud.
We love you.
Justin Kai Jakahi.
Thank you, Mid-Pacific, and congratulations to the class of 2020.
Congratulations, Justin.
Noah Christopher Johnson.
Congratulations, Noah. Very proud of you. We love you.
Aiden Dean Jones.
Congratulations, Aiden Jones. We love you, and we're so proud of you.
Congrats, Aiden. Love you.
Congrats, Aiden. I love you.
Ryder Lucas Giuliano.
Go 2020!
You did it! Congratulations on all your hard work. We're so proud of you.
Have fun at UBC. We love you.
Yeah!
Evan Katsumi Kagimoto.
Congratulations, Evan.
We love you.
Good job. Love you, Bob.
Alexis Emiko Ursia Camilla.
Congratulations, Alexis.
Congrats, Alexis. We love you. You did it.
Jason Masaachi Katayama.
Congratulations, Jason.
We're very proud of you. Go chase your dreams.
Love you.
Sydney Wyming Kao.
Congratulations, Sydney. Have an amazing time in college. We love you and are so proud of you.
Cade Akira Kawabata.
Good job in your achievement, Kate, but this is only the beginning.
Congratulations, Cade. We love you.
Congratulations.
Jeremy Kawahigashi.
Congratulations, Jeremy. We're proud of you.
Tanner Kawamura.
Hannah, you did it. Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'll get a job.
Yoonhae Chloe Kim. Brennan Mark Kamanao Kupono Kimura.
Thank you for all the great high school memories and experiences that I will never forget.
Congratulations, Brennan. Go Trojans!
Kai Kinvig.
Have the video?
Aloha Kai. Congratulations, graduate. Well done.
Nuka Akira Kitashima.
Future's like an ocean, because it's too unclear to see, but we're focusing on now and creating new memories.
Luca, you've come through these last 2 months with humility, intelligent humor, and joy, like the young man you've grown to be.
Folks, we've given you the world, but is the world ready for you?
Congrats, Luca. We love you.
Love you.
Kai Kondo.
I want to thank my parents and Midpack for everything. Let's go out!
Congratulations, Kai! Yay! Good job.
Sasha Kerstich. Peyton Kaya Kanani Ku.
Midpack 2020. Shout!
Congratulations, Peyton. Almost around. We love you. Woo!
Hayden Noah Lambeth. Kamana Eugene Lapina.
Congratulations, Mana. We love you. See you soon.
Mia Ikumi Fung Kwan Lau.
Congratulations, Mia.
Scott Armin Lau.
Scott, you did it.
We are so proud of you.
Congratulations.
We love you.
Lauren, Catherine, and
Congratulations, Lauren. We're so proud of you.
Diana Saipele Leao.
Love you. Congratulations. Yay.
Karen Lee.
Congratulations, Karen.
You did it. We love you.
Skylar Lee Stefanoff.
Congratulations, Carla. We're super proud of you.
Justin C. G. Lee.
Don't dog the boy.
Congratulations.
Peyton Kai Lieberman.
Congratulations, Peyton.
We're so proud of you. Good luck at Oregon.
Go, Ducks!
Kaylina Marie Ikumi Lindbo.
Congratulations, Kaylina. You did it. Woo!
Christian Joshua Iona Lu.
Congratulations, Josh. We love you. We're proud of you.
Lance Kahanamoku Chico Lot.
Woo!
Congratulations! We love you!
Congratulations, Lance!
Christian Sherman Louis.
Congratulations, Christian!
Chengi Tom Liu.
Don't out pizza the hut.
Chloe Mahiai. Cody Manabe.
Congratulations, Cody!
We love you, and good luck at UNLV.
Waka Mayurabayashi.
Love you, 2020!
Waka-chan.
Waka-chan.
Waka.
Omedetou gozaimasu.
Omedetou.
Jonah Hiroki Marutani.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Jonah.
Kayla Marutani.
Kayla, we're so proud of you.
Congratulations.
Way to go.
Kupayanaha Henri Upeka Marks.
We love you, Coops.
Maya Kylea McDonald. Trelani Mai Miguel.
Trey, we love you.
So proud of you, baby.
Go Rams.
Alexander Kai Meyer.
Congratulations, Alex.
Congratulations, Alex.
Isabella Masai Miki.
I love and miss you guys, but we did it. Oh my.
Congratulations, Bella. We love you.
The world is yours.
Time to adventure.
Full send.
Andrew Dos Santos Mimura.
Thanks to my family, friends, and teachers who impacted my life.
Hi, Izzy. Congratulations on high school graduation.
We wish you best of luck in college. Yeah, we're really proud of you.
Ti amo.
Marley Miyamoto.
We love you, Marley.
Brendan Hisaki Murakami.
Chief.
Rylan Nakagawa.
I graduated.
Ryan, you did it! Yay!
Nicole Nakamoto.
We're so proud of you, Nicole. Good luck in college. You're gonna need it.
Aoi Nakamura.
Ready, set, go.
Lily Morgan Lynn Nascarella.
We love you, Silly Lily.
Love you, Silly Lily.
Congratulations.
You're the best.
Samantha Uggan Newman.
Congratulations, Sammy. We love you.
Boyan Nai. Marissa Sachiko Nishihara.
Hi, Marissa. We just want to say congratulations, and we're very proud of you in the classroom and on the field. We love you.
Shinosuke Engel Nomura.
Shinno, congratulations. Good job.
Proud of you. Love you.
Daniel Nottage.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, Danny.
Danny.
We're going for the moon.
Joshua David Kamalu Aimoku Nuuhiva.
I'd like to say congratulations to you, Joshua. We're very proud of you.
Sheridan Mayuri Okuno.
Congratulations to the class of 2020. We did it.
Congratulations, Sheridan. We love you.
May Orikasa.
Congratulations, May. We love you.
Congratulations on your graduation.
Kimberly Aiko Oshiro.
Hi, Kimmy.
Congratulations.
We love you.
Kylie Sachie Otsuka.
Congratulations, Kylie. We love you.
Jalen Oyama.
Congratulations, Jay.
Caitlin Mariko Pabilla.
Congratulations, Caitlin.
We're so proud of you, and we love you.
Charlize Jasmine Victoria Pascual Tabuyo.
To my fellow classmates, we did it. Wherever you go, go with our heart.
Congratulations, CJ.
Super proud of you, honey.
Keep dreaming. Bella.
We love you.
Ellie Astrid Leilani Peterson.
Congratulations, Ellie.
Congrats, Ali. I love you.
Mahealani Ho'onohi Okalani Fumie Perkins.
Congratulations, Mahel.
Congratulations.
We're proud of you and we love you very much.
Brendan Peters.
Congratulations, Brendan.
Luca Johannes Petko.
Congratulations.
Proud of you, Luca.
Jaden Ray Idika Ramos.
Wishing you a future filled with blessings as you celebrate this big moment.
Congratulations.
River Rolfe.
To the class of 2020, live your dreams.
Chadbabu অনেক অনেক শুভেচ্ছা and অভিনন্দন.
Congratulations.
Kyler Psyche.
Congratulations, seniors. You made it. Congrats, Kai. We're so proud of you, Tyler.
We love you.
Sophia Psyche. Milan Ten Saleh.
Milan, Duhan, and Deshaun.
Congratulations.
We love you.
Oscar Gracie Sananikone.
Over here. Oh, Jesus.
Sean Fusao Serikaku.
Congratulations, Sean.
Fiona K. Sievert. Braden Silva.
I love you, Mom and Dad. Thank you so much. You did it, guys.
Congratulations, Braden. You did it. Class of 2020.
Kobe Simone.
Congratulations, Kobe. We love you. Class of 2020. Woo!
Kiana Ashley Simone.
Didn't make it yet, but you're on your way.
St. Mary's.
Chloe Marie Solidum.
Congratulations, Chloe. You did it. Dream big now.
Hikari Nani Son.
Hi, Shikari. Congratulations on graduating.
Yi Song. Harley Sononini.
Congratulations, Harley.
Congratulations, Harley.
Congratulations, Harley.
Nanea Correa Spies.
Nanea, ich bin super stolz auf dich. I love you.
Nani, I love you so much. I still love you even though you're short.
Zana Faye Esme Hideko Suehiro.
Hey, Sana. Congratulations. We have always and will always be proud of you. Love you.
Kyra Yuko Shuzawa Tajima.
Congratulations, Kyra.
We're so proud of you.
Good job.
Kayla Nicole Sylvester.
Happy graduation, Kayla. Love you.
We love you.
Hey, Kayla, so proud of you. Wish you all the best.
Congratulations.
Keaulani Takemura.
Go.
Congratulations, Caroline. We're so proud of you. We love you.
Megan Yasumi Takushi.
Congratulations, Megan.
We and the entire family are so proud of you.
We love you.
Michael Tam.
Congratulations,
Michael.
Judith May Yajin Tamayo.
We made it!
Congratulations, Judith.
We're so proud of you.
Time to get this money.
Christopher Yo Tan.
Congratulations, Grace.
Kellen Ray Tanaka.
Hey, Kellen. We just wanted to say how very proud we are of you.
Congratulations!
Nolan Matthew Masao Tanji.
We're proud of you, Nolan.
We love you.
Amin Ash Taufik.
Congratulations, Amin.
We're so proud of you.
We love you, Amin.
Christopher Ray Tevis.
We know what we are.
But no, not what we may be.
Congratulations, Chris.
Casey Theros.
Hi, Casey. Congratulations. You did it. We're so proud of you.
Trey Kamale Thiessen.
Congratulations, Trey. We love you. Woo!
Kristen Akemi Tokumi. Kelly Lynn Tom.
Kelly, congratulations, Kelly. We're so happy for you. Congratulations, Kelly.
Riley Toma.
Congratulations, Riley.
Masi Torsha Burke.
Oh my Kayana.
Congratulations, Mas.
Congratulations, Maximiliano.
Celia Torres.
We love you, honey.
Kelly Miyuki Uehira.
Congratulations, Kelly. We love you.
Ren Umehara. Anthony Tetsu Umemoto.
Congratulations,
Tony.
Scott Alakai Ushijima.
I made it.
Congratulations, Alakai.
You did it. Woo!
Ashley Aiko Uematsu.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for your support. And teachers, it's been hot.
Congratulations, Ashley.
All your hard work paid off.
We're so proud of you. Good luck. And we love you.
Leon Van Osdell.
The time at MidPAC was the best years of my life. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yay!
I'm proud of you.
Congratulations! Yay! Class of 2020, yeah! Bam!
Josiah Emmanuel Williams.
Happy graduation. We're so proud of you. We love you, Josiah. Good luck to you in all your endeavors.
Brianna M. Wong.
Congratulations, everyone. We did it.
Congratulations, Bree!
Woo-hoo!
Julia Loika Wong.
Congratulations, Julia.
Nicole Loika Wong.
Congratulations, Nicole.
Chingsung Shao. Kai Yamada.
Congratulations, Kai.
We're so proud of you. We love you. Good luck in college.
Kyla Reiko Yi.
We're so proud of you, Kyla. You did it.
Bree Katie Sakamoto Yonera.
Congratulations, Bree.
We love you so very much.
Hina Yoshida.
Thank you, class of 2020.
Ina, we're so proud of you and love you.
Cody Young.
Congratulations, Cody.
We're so proud of you.
We love you.
Yujing Jung.
Members of the Board of Trustees, President Turnbull, honored guests, parents, and friends. On behalf of the faculty of Mid-Pacific Institute, it is my honor to present to you the class of 2020. They have met all of the requirements for graduation set forth by the faculty and the Board of Trustees of Mid-Pacific Institute. President Turnbull, I hereby offer them to you for certification.
Members of the class of 2020, under the laws of the state of Hawaii and the powers vested in me by the Board of Trustees of Mid-Pacific Institute, it is my privilege and honor to certify that the class of 2020 is hereby graduated from Mid-Pacific Institute. May God bless you all.
Hello seniors, families, and friends of the senior class and Mid-Pacific Institute. While 180 of you are still on island, I would like to extend a special greeting to Chloe in Korea, Samson and Yucheng in China, Ren in Japan, George in San Francisco, and Josiah in Alabama. Welcome to our virtual graduation. Your graduation year alone makes you unique. The year 2020 has 2 digits followed by the same 2 digits. The last time this happened was in 1919, and the next time this will happen will be in 2121. Up to now, your high school graduation should have been the most important event in your 18 years. I hope the disappointment of not having an in-place graduation does not diminish the memories of the years leading up to this most unexpected turn of events. Many of you were freshmen in my algebra class, and I remember your navy blue Pokeball t-shirts that you proudly wore to the all-school picnic. Do you remember if you won at least one game? Mr. Cheng and I became your class advisors when you were sophomores, and we held our sophomore banquet at the Japanese Cultural Center. You could invite a date, and my goodness, you looked so grown up. Personally, I enjoyed the candy bar. As juniors, we hosted the junior-senior prom, and the elegant event was held at the Ko'ola Ballroom. For many of you, it was probably the first time that you wore a gown or a tuxedo. And then your senior year began with our senior camp. I hope that whenever you wear your tie-dye t-shirts, you think of Tiari's lip dub and the memories of campfire, karaoke, and cabin skits. Senior camp was followed by an unforgettable welcome program hosted by our very own Leon and Evan. The next day, the seniors won the tug of war at the all-school picnic, and who cared about anything else? We had our last event, our senior winter bash on campus, and you truly danced the night away. We had great times together. But now it is your time to create your own memories. Many of you are going to school, some of you are taking a gap year, and some of you might choose to work. You may be staying here or leaving our islands. I hope that you do keep in touch. I probably can speak for Mr. Chang when I say that although we are not Facebookers or tweeters or Instagrammers, we plan to hear great things about you. Hugs to all of you, wherever you are and wherever you will go. And now, please welcome Mr. Chang.
What came to mind when I first met your class was that witty statement used a million times. The class of 2020. The class with perfect vision. I know, clever, right? But it got me thinking, how do you write 2020 vision? Well, you write it as 20/20. Now, being the math teacher that I am, 20/20 is a fraction, and 20/20 is equal to 1, which is a whole. I look at this class the same way. You are all different. You come from different backgrounds. You hang out in different circles. You have different talents, but in the end, you're one. You're a whole. You're complete. You are the class of 2020. I remember when you folks were freshmen, Miss Roscoe and I were advising the graduating class at the time and waiting our turn to join your class as your sophomore advisors. We were in the gym at the Honors and Awards ceremony when Waka, Fiona, and Kyler were announced as award winners. Your entire class erupted with pure exuberance, genuinely happy for your classmates. I remember turning to Miss Roscoe at the time and telling her that your class was special, that we're going to be proud and honored to be a part of such a selfless class. Fast forward 3 years later, you didn't disappoint. Through all of the adversity your class has faced in recent months, your class is truly bonded as one. A class that will always be whole. Today, each of your names will be called to honor your well-deserved accomplishments over the past 13 years. You can count on it that Miss Roscoe and I will be erupting with more than just exuberance for each and every one of you. Congratulations, class of 2020. Go forward with great vision, and may God bless you always. Aloha.
Manoa is my all. Tuahine meets me in the morning. Overwhelmed by the mist. Heli aloha. We sing our praise for this evergreen land. I shall never wander far.
Hello, seniors. It's time to ho'i. It's time to go. So let me bless you. I mawaku, kaloko mai kai o kahako o Yesu Kristo. A me ke aloha o ke akua, a me ka launa pona mai ka uhane milele me ka ko a pao. With the grace of our Lord Jesus Christ, the love of God, and the communion of the Holy Spirit be with you now and forevermore. Amen. Hele malie. Go in peace. Aloha.
Well, there you go. Just like that, you have officially joined the ranks in the list of graduates from this wonderful school. From all of us here at KHON2, we offer our congratulations to all of you graduates, and of course to your parents who worked so hard to give you this education at this great school. Don't ever forget to thank them for all they've done for you. And mahalo to the Mid-Pacific Alumni Association also for their support of tonight's broadcast. So now the question we ask is, what happens now? That is the million-dollar question, and of course, it's up to you to find that answer. We know the world is a much different place now than it was just a few months ago, but you're already a trendsetter. Look at you, the first ever Mid-Pacific class to graduate virtually. And so while the road ahead no doubt provides some challenge and perhaps a little bit of fear, which is understandable, always remember the road to success is paved with opportunity and hard work. So challenge yourself, dare to be bold, and don't ever be afraid to fail. So go be like an owl, soar, be fearless, intelligent, and create your own future. We offer again our congratulations to you and your entire family, and we ask you to celebrate safely. And from all of us here at KHON2, we wish you much happiness, success, and good health in the years to come. And again, a whole lot of aloha.